everyone, welcome to this channel. Kindly stick with me till the end of this video as I'll be unveiling to you how to design this type of birthday flyer using your Photoshop and the tricks and everything you need to know for you to be able to accomplish this. So, well, first thing first, kindly hit the subscribe button and subscribe to this channel if you haven't subscribed, or you've been visiting, you haven't subscribed. Kindly hit the subscribe button and stick with me till the end of this video. All right. One of the first things you'll be doing here is I'll have to open a new layer. So I can just go to my files and I'll go to new, and I'll be selecting the size I want to be using. I'll be using the width to be 5 inches. You can see that it's already in inches here. But if you want, you can also put it in pixels depending on your choice. But I will prefer to use inches because it will give me a very smaller value to deal with. So I'll be using the width of 5 and the height of 7 inches. Then I'll create. After I've created this blank layer, the next thing I'll do here is I'll have to import the background because this is not the background I want to use for this design. So I can just go to my files and search for the background where it is, then import it for this design. So this is the background here. I can just tap on it, right click and hold and drag it into Photoshop like this. Good. Or you can use this method. You can just go to files and then go to place embedded. Once you go to place embedded, then you can maybe select what you want to select from here. All right, so this is also an alternative way you can use to select a layer from your gallery. So I will have to increase the size of this because I would like it to cover everything here so that it will satisfy what I want to use it for. I just hold my cursor to this point, drag it and make sure it covers everything like this. So once I'm done with this, I can just mark this good and I will just lock it so it won't be moving about. Good. The next thing I'll be importing here is I'll have to go to my photos again. Then I'll take the images of the celebrants I want to design this birthday flyer for. So these are the 3 images I'll be using. So I can just select this one, right click and select this first one, and then hold your shift key plus right click and select this last one. Everything will be selected, and just like I did before, I'll hold and drag it into Photoshop like this. So once I mark this good, another one will appear, I'll mark good, then the last one will appear, I'll mark good. But you can see that these pictures have backgrounds with them and I can't design these things with these backgrounds. That means I'll have to remove the backgrounds of these images. If you've checked, there is a video I uploaded on how to remove backgrounds with images. So you can just check the description for the video. You can check the description. Is a very explanatory video on how you can be able to remove any background from any image, but I'll be repeating it here so you see how I can do it. Then I'll have to, let me choose this one first because since this is the first one here, then I'll just right click here. You see rasterize layer, then I'll select rasterize layer. Once I rasterize layer, then I can then go to this select, go to select, and then go to subject. You see it's loading now. So it will select the specific subject I would like to separate from the background. You can see that it has already selected the whole image here. So what I'll do is that since this is not what I want to delete, I want to delete the background and not the image. What I'll do is I'll go back to this select and then go to inverse. Once I inverse it, it will select the whole background and leave the image. So after this, I can just tap on delete on my keyboard. You can see that this particular background has been deleted, and I'll go to this select again and deselect. Good. So we are done with this particular one. I can just hide it like this and then select this next one. Apply the same thing just like I did before. Go to select subject, and after loading, it will select the whole image here. Then repeat the same thing and then inverse it and then hit delete on your keyboard. It can't delete because it's a smart object, so I'll have to rasterize this layer. Just like I did for the first one, I'll right click here, then you go down to rasterize layer and rasterize, then you can now delete. Good. I've done this. I can now hide it, so I'll be able to um delete this last one. So let me deselect it. I'll go to select and deselect. Good. Then hide. Select this one again. I'll have to rasterize the layer. Then go to select object to select everything here. But there is a little issue with this particular picture because it's a combination of a chair and a lot of things here. And I won't like you to delete only all these things that are selected. I would like you to delete some other parts, and I won't like you to delete this chair region. So what I'll do is that I'll just go to this point, select my quick selection tool, and I can just zoom this picture. At this point, I'm holding Control plus and Control minus to zoom in and to zoom out. So I can just zoom in like this, then select it here, shift this particular thing to select this chair also. So once I delete, this chair will not be deleted. All right. So I can just zoom in again to see what I'm working with. Then I can also go up like this, then select this particular place just like this. So this is something you have to do carefully to be able to select the whole uh, place you want to select and even the ones you want to delete. So I can just click my alt key to select here. I'll hold my alt key plus selection. So you can see that everything I need to be selected there is done already. Then I can go ahead to apply the same thing I did for the first two images, inverse the selection. Once I inverse the selection, I can then hit delete on my keyboard. Alright, good. So let me zoom this out. I'll zoom this out. I'll have to reselect it, deselect. Good. Then this is my layers panel, the panel I'm working with. And since this is the first thing I want to work with here, I can just select my move tool here. You can just shortcut, you can press V on your keyboard to select the move tool, or I can just simply select it from here. Once I'm done with this, I can just reduce the size of this image depending on the placement I want to place it. I would like to place it to be like this. Then I can just adjust it and place it like this. Also, I will review this second image. Once I review the second image, I can just reduce the size to make it to fit into the design and the placement I would like it to be like. So I can just place it here and adjust it very well. I will unveil this one again. I'll reveal it, then select it just like I applied to the first and second one. But at this point, I want this image to be large like this. I want it to be very exposed to the background. So after increasing the size, I can just move this one to the back. Move it to the back. Then up here, you see something that is at this point here, you see this opacity that is 100%. So what I'll do is that I'll have to reduce the opacity of this particular image just by reducing it like this. As I'm moving it this way, see that the opacity will be reducing. I can reduce it further like this, or you can type in manually. Maybe you want to reduce the opacity to 50%. You can just type in 50% and then hit enter. Then everything will be done. Good. So I think I'm done with what I want to do here. The next thing I'll be doing here is that I'll just hit good and then add a So this is what I'll do. I'll make sure I'm selecting the last image in this panel, the very last one that is at the upper side. Then once I'm done with that, I'll go to this particular tool that is here, tap on it, and then go to gradients. Once I go to gradients, then this is the first fill that is appearing on my Photoshop, which is this color. And this is not the color I want to use, so I can just double click and select the color I want to use, because I want to be using the color from the background. So I can just place my mouse on this background. I would like to be using this color so that it will rhyme with my design. So after that, I can just hit OK, then double click on this particular one and change the color to the required color I want to use, and then hit OK. Okay, good. So you can see that this gradient is covering the face of this celebrant. You see that the gradient is making it to cover most of the images here, and I won't like it to appear like this. So what I'll have to do at this point is that I'll have to do something and edit here. So I can just select this second place that is like this. You can see that this is the gradient and this is the second place. This second place simply means the masking. Once I select this, you have to look at this color, the black and white color. You see that it will be changed to this black and white color. Then I'll go to my brush tool. This is my brush tool. I'll select this brush tool and then I'll erase. So this black color that is here will unveil the picture I want to unveil here. I can equally zoom this to see what I'm working with. I'll just erase this gradient so it will not make it look deep. So after this, I can also apply it to this particular side to make the picture to look very visible and to look very nice. So I will just have to do this carefully so that it won't erase the background and it won't erase everything. But in such a situation whereby you mistakenly erase something, you can simply press the Ctrl Z on your keyboard to be able to go back to what you are working with. So I'll be stopping here. I'll be stopping the erasing here. I'll be stopping here because I won't like this video to be too long. I'll be stopping here. So you see that it's looking very nice at this point. Good. That's the importance of this masking tool. All right. Then the next thing I'll have to input here is just my font. Then I'll just tap on this text, then input the font, the message I want to input here. I can just reduce the size of this, then type happy. Then I'll have to tap this text 3 times to select everything and then go to this place to change the font because this is not the font I want to use. So I can simply change it to this and I can change the color too. Right, then good. Let me select this text because I would like to add a little edit to this text. So what I'll do here is I'll select this selection tool, then go to this FX, this first one that is here, and I'll be selecting drop shadow. Then this is the color I would like to select, and it has already positioned it in such a way that I will like it. So no need of editing something much here. So once I'm done with everything here, I can just hit OK. Then increase the size of this. Can just bring it down and place it here. Good. So the second text I'll be adding here, I can just hit my T here, then add the text is birthday. I'll click 3 times to select everything, then change the font to this, and I can also change the color. I would like to be using white, so I can just type in the code and hit OK. Select this my selection too, and I can just increase the size, bring it down here to make it cover this space. Good. Let me select this one. You just have to do the edits according to what you want and according to your desire. All right. Good. So I'll copy this text because I would like to use this font again. So I can just hit Ctrl J to duplicate this copy text. Then I can move this one up here, go to this T text, highlight everything, and then edit. So I'll be inputting the name of the celebrant at this point. Go to my move tool. I can also change the color of this. I would like to change the color, so I can just highlight everything here and go to this place, and I'll be selecting this color or a very lighter one, and then OK. Hit my move tool again. Then I'll be reducing the size of this and place it here like this. So the next text I'll be adding here is just like a greeting text format. So I can just hit my text and I'll change the font to maybe hit my text, then I can change the font to a typing font, and then I can type, which is so this is the short message here. I can simply highlight everything here and place it at center alignment, then select this move to reduce the size like this. Then I can place it anywhere I want to place it. So I would like to reduce the size of this and place it here. Then I can copy this. I can copy this particular thing here also. Go to Ctrl J. Then go to text again, and I can be changing the color of everything that is here. So I'll be changing the color to a white color, so it will make it look more visible. Then hit my move tool here. Then I can place this here and move it to be behind this picture. You can see that this is the picture here. So I'm just trying to confirm that that is the picture before moving it down under it. Just move it to be here. Good. I can also duplicate this. Move this one upwards. It's just an arrangement to arrange the write-up the way you want. I can also place this particular one here. Then the last edit I'll be doing here is that I'll go to my shapes. I can just select this shape from here. I'll be selecting this circle tool, holding down my shift key, and I'll just draw. Then go to color, go to gradient, select the particular gradient I want to be using for this design. So I would like to change this white gradient to the brown color we are using here. Good. So finally, I will now be adding the age, although it's not compulsory, but I would like to add the age based on a design I'm making. So I'll just select this eclipse, this shape that has been here, and just move it a little bit, adjust it here, then copy this text. I would like to be copying this text because this is the font I want to use here. So just go to Control J, it will duplicate, and then I'll move it here. Go to my text again, highlight everything here, and then edit. Go to my move tool, reduce the size to make sure it fits into this circle. I'll have to zoom it at this point to see what I'm working with. So I'll just zoom it and place it here. Then another text I want to be adding here is the age, which is 20. I'll highlight this again and change the font. So I can also change the color to white based on preferences. Good. Hit this and move it to this point. Reduce the size and then place it in such a way that it will enter this space. Good. So you can see how beautiful this design is looking now. This is how to design this birthday flyer that has been trending all this while. And if this video is useful to you, if you learned something new from this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and share your comments in the comment section how this video is useful to you. Have you tried designing something like this before? Share your comments. If you need any tutorial or any video you want me to film concerning graphic design, you can also drop it on the comment section and I'll get to it as soon as possible. Thank you so much for being here once again. This channel is basically for graphic design, whether smartphone graphics or with your Photoshop. So kindly follow suit as I'll be dropping videos every week concerning graphic design. All right. So thank you once again for being here. I'll be expecting you in my next video.